This past Wednesday, the children reminded me, of course, and they know all about Earth Day. Didn't have to cover any of that. They could have taught. Should have been ready. But I thought I was. In any case, I did bring, little things to show, just in case they didn't know what the Earth was. But Doolin Preschool is just, they're complete. It's important for us to remember, I think, and it's something that we tend to forget. Somewhere along the way, one of the translations of part of Genesis chapter 1 was that human beings should take dominion over the earth, that we should boss it around, that we should kick it any way we want to, do anything that feels right to us, to the world. It's okay if we scrape off the mountaintops for some coal because it's the easiest way to do it. It's okay if we pollute the oceans because the oceans are deep and endless, and it's perfectly all right if we mistreat animals to get our food or put intriguing things on our plants to make them grow. It's perfectly all right because we have dominion. That's a Middle English word. Just so you know, that's not what it really translates as. We're in partners. We're meant to manage. We're meant to care for the earth. Care for, not stomp on. Not take control of. Because as we all saw, we can have a bunch of people together with one adult who imagines they're in control. Imagines they're in control. Guess what? They showed me. They showed me. And the truth is we're never in control. And that's what drives us a little crazy. We want control. We want to be in charge. We want to have dominion. And that little verse gave us all sorts of gifts. But if you listen to the psalm closely about all the gifts that the world is, the grass, the birds, we didn't read the whole psalm. It's 35 verses long. And I said, let's just read the first 13 verses. Leave me a little time to preach, maybe. That would be good. But the truth is, if you read that at home, if you feel like it, it's a beautiful piece about how the earth is given to us as a gift with an opportunity for us to engage, an opportunity for us to catch a glimpse of what God looks like. Because God looks a little bit like the beautiful singing cardinal outside my window, the bright red male cardinal, and the more camouflaged, but no less beautiful, female cardinal. Or the robins that I can't tell apart, that sing beautiful songs. The grass that grows, no matter what we do to it. Beautiful flowers that grow. These are reminders to us of the splendor of God's world, of our part in it. We're not the most splendiferous. We are not the best part of creation. We might be the crown of creation, but the crown just sits on a whole beautiful body. Without the head, it's nothing. We are a part of this place. We lay the ground, we get to plow the ground and lay the ground for other people to experience hope and love and grace by the way that we live our lives. And we plant all kinds of seeds. You don't want me to plant any seeds. If I plant seeds, those plants don't grow. Those plants become just barren land over there that James said he planted seeds in, and people question the truth of it. There's nothing going, so maybe he didn't really do it. I cannot grow plants. I can kill them. If you ever need a plant to die, just let me come and sit next to it for an hour. You have some weeds that need to go, I'll come talk to them. They will go right away. But planting and seeds don't just happen with like little seeds that become trees. I love what Doolin Preschool, Cooperative Preschool does with the children from our community. It plants seeds of cooperation. It plants seeds of sharing. It plants seeds of love and conversation and knowing your numbers and all those things, because those are great things to know. To learn to respect other people who are different than you, who look different, who have different abilities than you perhaps, who are taller or shorter or wear glasses like I do or don't wear glasses like some people do, who have great eyes. But I have great eyes that just require glasses so I can see what words say. They teach and plant seeds that lead to adults who can respect each other, share with each other. You see the kinds of seeds we plant in the world? Those are the kinds of seeds I think God intended for us to plant all along. Seeds of kindness, seeds of grace, seeds of hope. Because, some people look at the world and feel just a tad bit hopeless. Watch the news for a few minutes. Please don't. Please. If you don't, and if you get caught, don't watch it on repeat, because the same news happens. There's about 15 minutes worth of news that we play 2,400 times a day for you to watch on any channel, with all kinds of twists for you about what's going on in the world. You have to stand your post. You are planted in a place. This is part of what Earth Day is all about. You're planted in a place. You might be one of our preschool teachers. You might be a lawyer. You might be retired, an engineer. I don't know. Whatever the other things are. There's a lot of things. I can't name them all. But all the things that you do in the world, that's your post you get to stand. And you get to decide how you stand it. Will you stand it with love, with patience, with kindness, with engagement? Or will you just pass the time to get that paycheck? Will you be ugly to, it's always easy to get caught up in the water cooler gossip or whatever they call it today. There were water coolers back in my day when I worked in the non-churchy field. They're water coolers we have here. And we gather there all the time, except we don't. I go there to get water all the time. We don't gather there to say ugly things about each other. And we need to not gather to say ugly things about each other. We need to gather to say cool things about each other. About the cool things that we're doing. About the cool preschool that we have that's in the Doolin building. That the cool people who are the teachers. Have you met the teachers? You should meet them. The coffee talk today is out there in there, and it's sponsored today by the preschool. You should single out those teachers and talk to them. You'll be impressed. I'm impressed when I meet them on the playground while they're herding the cats that they call small children, going in lots of directions. And then it's a cooperative preschool, so parents are modeling what it looks like and get to be a part of this. That's a wonderful model that how important community is to shaping the world we live in. Community is what it's about, not just individuals. You all get to plant seeds where you go. Plant seeds that become plants, I guess, and where birds can dwell. Now that last verse about humanity is a very beautiful way to tie this all together. It really translates that God took dirt, which by the way is the word Adam, took some Adam and formed Adam and breathed spirit, breath, wind, or air. Any of those are good translations. Life into the dirt. We are essentially dirtlings, earthlings. And Adam is really not a male designation, it's humanity. God made humanity, all of us, male, female, and any gender orientation you feel, all of us, to be part of this, to make a difference in a world that needs us. That's why community matters. You are part of the earth. Treat it like the earth matters. Love it like it matters. Love each other like you're part of the earth because it matters. Live with grace, dignity, and love because that's the message. If we boil down what our message is as a church, make disciples of Jesus Christ for the transformation of the world, to be a loving community that changes the world around us. What it really boils down to is each of you, as a community and individually, is infinitely precious to God, is unconditionally loved by God, is a gift for who you already are. Not who you'll become down the road, not if you practice hard enough, God's going to love you. You're a gift already. Let that gift be real in the way that you live, because that is why we're a part of this earth. We might have the most consciousness, which really concerns us when I look at the ethics of the world we live in, but our consciousness is meant to look out for each other and the world in which we live. Not to draw lines, not to judge, but to let kindness shine in the world entrusted to our care. That's what I got out of the text this week as I read through them and spent time with them. One of the things we do immediately following the message in the morning is to